that old college gangster you don't believe. You mad cause your girl on Facebook poking me. So, you know the G, I hit her up like hello L. I see you looking right the other day, LOL. So, what's good with you? She hit me right back like, what's good with you? You know I like that. So, of course I write back, hit her with some nice chat. Same night she in my room, lights off, I strike that. Hit her put the game right, but that's your wife. They're gonna take her. And I kick it out there right. I created my Facebook back in the day. Look at me, back in the day. Back when you had to have a college email to be on Facebook. Because before, you couldn't even get a Facebook if you didn't have a college email address. So that's when I created my Facebook. Back when Facebook kind of first started popping. And in another relationship that I was in for a very long time, that was a huge issue. Like, my boyfriend at the time was like, you need to delete your Facebook. I'm like, you need to mind your business. Like, I'm not deleting my Facebook. First of all, this is how I communicate with my family that's nowhere near me. This is how I communicate with all my friends from high school. Like, no. What do I need to delete my Facebook for? So I can be all up in your face 24/7? Like, no, you need to chill. That's what you need to do. And I'm going to keep my Facebook. So, like, my whole relationship, he hated my Facebook. And he was jealous. Like, he was jealous. But I wasn't in a place at that time to delete my Facebook. And to me, it just felt like something he was trying to control. Like, you can't control me, so stop trying to get me to delete my Facebook. So, recently, on Facebook, there was like a mommy group. And this kind of started the whole thing of why I deleted my Facebook. There was a mommy group for mommies in the area, and it was really, really nice. Like, there were moms that were like in their 20s, and they were just sharing their experiences of motherhood and, you know, the good and the bad, and we would all laugh together and we would bond. Some of the moms would meet up like at different places. Some would go to the harbor and have like a play date, and it would like take pictures, and it would be like 6 different moms from like all over the area that came together. Like, it was just so beautiful. Then people started putting up Facebook stuff outside of the group, talking about how the mommy groups are dumb and how the mommy groups are invasive to your privacy, which if you don't want to put your privacy out there, you don't have to, but whatever. Some moms would go back and tell people's baby dad what the mom said and screenshot it. Like, it was just a hot mess. And it really bothered me. Like, I really was like, God, how could something so beautiful go so wrong? Like, I don't even know why it bothered me so much. It's just a simple Facebook group, but it bothered me, like, to my soul. So, another thing, I'm going to try to keep this as non-personal as possible. There are people, or people in general, not even just people I know. People do this. They go on Facebook just to be like, why she keep putting up selfies? Why she keep putting up pictures of her kids? Why is she always talking about her accomplishments? Blah, blah, blah. Like, because it's her Facebook. Like, it's hers. It's his. Like, he do what he want. If you don't want to know what's going on in that person's life, how about you just delete them? That way you don't have to see that stuff. No, the thing is that you do want to see that stuff. You just want to have something to talk about. But you just can't say anything positive, so you say something negative. And I don't like that. Like, I'm happy for everybody else. When somebody else posts an accomplishment, I'm always happy for them. I'm like, oh, you know, that's cool that so-and-so is doing X, Y, Z. Oh, their children are beautiful. Like, I'm always spreading love on everybody else's pages, even frenemies, and never getting it back in return. So that bothered my spirit. I was like, oh no, Facebook, you got to go. So that was another thing. I
I saw someone going through something spiritually. I tried to be there for them via Facebook, and there's people that will bash you for reaching out to them via Facebook. Like, you're on here. What is the problem? Like, why are you mad at me because I reached out to you via Facebook? Like, oh, don't come at me via Facebook. You need to call me. You got my number. I'm like, well, you're lucky I even came to ask you what was wrong with you, because I really didn't have to do that. That was out of the kindness of my heart. So that was another reason why Facebook had to go. There's something else too. There's all kinds of other stuff, and they don't even relate to my twin flame journey. So the things that did relate to my twin flame journey were just like overload. One thing, when my twin started running, like, I just always looked at his Facebook. I don't know, just wanted to see his pictures, something. One day I looked at my messenger, and it was like, so and so is not accepting your messages, and I was like, what? And then I realized we weren't friends on Facebook. So I was like, okay, maybe he deleted his Facebook and that's why we're not friends. And then I looked at his friends list, and I'm like, wait, he still has friends. It looks like everybody on there is still his friend except for me. So I was kind of pissed about that. So the next time I talked to him, I was like, why'd you delete me off Facebook? And he was like, I didn't delete you off of Facebook, you deleted me. So yes, that was a whole weird thing. Like, he just probably to this day will deny that he deleted me off of Facebook. I'm like, whatever. Like, if you didn't delete me off of Facebook, then just, I don't know. And he's like, yeah, I only knew that we weren't friends because I was trying to message you and I couldn't. And I'm like, really? Like, okay. Like, shady side eye. You know you deleted me. I don't even understand why you deleted me, but whatever. So I added him as a friend again. We were friends. We were talking, and I got to the point where I would be looking to see when he was online. And that's kind of really excessive. And it was driving me crazy. And then he deleted me again. And I was just like, you know what? So the second time, once again, he's like, you know, I didn't delete you. Like, I don't even delete people. I just block them. Like, if I don't want to talk to somebody, I block them. I don't do the whole deleting thing. Like, you know what? This is a lot. Like, I can't deal with you. I can't deal with me coming on here to see when you online because I know you lying. Like, no. So one day I got up. God was like, now's the time. I went on Facebook and I deleted it. And I was like, you know, maybe in 30 days I'll come back or something. 30 days. Because it'll be like a fast from Facebook. But, I'm pretty sure 30 days have been up. Actually, I know for a fact they have because I wrote it down in my diary and I read my diary the other day. It's been well over 30 days. And I don't miss my Facebook because of all the drama. I felt like Facebook started out as something good and it ended up for me as something bad. And like the stuff that was going on through my Facebook was hurting me. My stuff with my twin, I'm like, look, dude, like, we don't need Facebook to communicate. We had already had this conversation like a few weeks prior, which is weird because sometimes you don't really think about the conversations that you have with people until after the fact. You'd be like, dang, maybe that's why we had this conversation. But we had a conversation about if I weren't on Facebook anymore, if I wasn't answering my phone, how would you contact me? And he was like, I'll find a way. And I'm like, all right, cool. So that to me was confirmation that no matter whether I had my Facebook or not, like if he needs to contact me, he will. And we good. Like if I need to contact him, I will, and it won't be through Facebook. Like I don't need Facebook to stay in contact with him. He know where I stay. Like he has my numbers. He knows the people that I hang out with. If he really want to find me, he can. He know where my church is. Like he know all that. So but when I took my Facebook off, it was like a boundary. Like, it was like, no, not just for my twin, for other people. The guy that I had mentioned in my last video that kind of walked all over me when we were dating together, even though our relationship was decent, it blocked him. You can no longer send me these little corny messages about how you miss me and don't do nothing about it. Like, block that energy. Block the energy of anybody I didn't want to receive messages from that I was receiving messages, because I would get upset. Like, have you ever got something in your inbox and you just be blown like, I wish this person, would stop sending me stuff. Like, that cut all that off. And the thing is, like, I love people, so it would hurt me when I would feel that way about people sending me messages. But the truth is, sometimes I just don't feel like sharing my energy. Sometimes I just want to be alone. Like, sometimes I just need to get myself together. And me deleting my Facebook allowed me to do just that.